Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of the Green Umbrella Live Lunch. This is episode number 186. Can you believe that?
186. And I wonder when we joined, Kim. Because I think I must have been the 100th episode.
Yeah, I remember. I'm sure I remember around the 100th episode. But we are live on Green Umbrella LinkedIn, Green Umbrella YouTube, and Twitter /
Not Facebook.
X. I don't know why it hasn't gone to Facebook, Nicole. I'll be honest with you. I think that is a technical error, which, bear with me, I've just fixed. So if you are joining on Facebook, hello, welcome, good evening, good morning. We're basically, the boss is away today, so we can do whatever we want. It's exciting, isn't it?
I know.
But what we will do is it's gonna be a short one this week because we're both super busy, and to be honest, we're absolutely freezing. So, we just want to get off and get under the blanket. To be honest.
Yeah, I was wearing my hoodie just before this, or my hoodie. I don't know how people say
Same.
it, but yeah.
And I've got a blanket.
Oh, Kim, you sorted. But yeah, we want to look. We want to make ourselves look a little bit more professional.
Exactly.
Only a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a quick one today. We're going to rattle through some stories and then we're going to just leave you to your day, basically. But how have you been, Nicole? What's new in Nicole's world?
I've just been here, there, and everywhere. So I'm helping. My dad's working on it's a really long story, so I'm not going to go into it, but I've been seeing my dad over the last weekend and then, this past little bit of the week, but he's basically rented out a train station. Now, we're not talking Euston or Marylebone, people, like not that level of size or whatever. It's an old historic railway station that the interior of the inside has not changed, and the outside, actually, I need to say the outside has not changed in the slightest. So wow. It's the first ever railway station in the UK not to be changed at all since it ever first opened in something 18, I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. Maybe we could do a live lunch live from Abbott train station.
Yeah. It's called Wingfield. It's up in Derby. And he's having
a prison.
And he will be opening it in June or July time. And there'll be a cafe. Ooh. There'll be a gift shop. There'll be event space if you want to book a room out for work, or he's doing a wedding at the end of Jan. I know. Wow. Wedding. I know. Crazy. He's building a trail for the kids.
I mean, it's my birthday in June, so maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, there ain't no, as S Club once said, there ain't no party like a train station party, right?
I do recommend it. It's all for charity, it's not it's all for it's all for charity. So there we
go. Thanks ever so much, Paul. So if you are tuning into this week's live lunch, cheeky little plug for Nicole's dad there.
Yeah, there we go. I said that I would help him with his marketing a little bit with it. So I set him up on Instagram the other day, but don't think he managed to do the second post. He's getting every sort of help in little ways. So my friend Luca came up and he's a barista. So he's like helping build the coffee shop, and he was on the phone renting out coffee machines for him and stuff like that. I don't know. Not my forte, that. But yeah. Anyway, that's been me. And then now I'm back.
Good. So I hope you're going to keep us up to date with this project because I already feel invested.
I will. My dad is so creative and he's built a whole model railway of Wingfield. So it's like, and it, it has the little trains going around it. So honestly, I feel like he's invested a lot of time into this. So I feel like it'll be good. And when I was there, I noticed so many visitors were coming and asking if it was open. So I'm like, I think there's potential here,
Yeah, I like it.
That's been me. Balancing work. Now I'm back. I drove back and now I'm back at my mum's in Greens Norton.
Nice.
What about you, Tim?
Me, I've got a new client, Nicole, and I just want to share this. This client is like the dream. Okay. So if you outsource your social media, there has to be a two-way line of communication, right? You cannot just give us your logins and go do that and expect to get results.
Yeah.
And this client, he is absolutely perfect. We're talking daily, you know, they're sending the photos over with who to tag and the captions, that, you know, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm really excited because, you know, we don't always sometimes get the most communicative clients, do we? It can be, we'll send an email out and you won't hear anything for 3 weeks. So it does make the job a lot more difficult because, you know, in order for us to embody your brand, we need to know who you are, what makes you tick, all that sort of stuff. So
the language, your tone.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving life.
Aww.
So yeah, big shout out. I'm not going to say the name of, but what are those for you there? Okay, not that's McDonald's. But anyway.
No, you'll get it. I'll explain after.
Okay, good. But yeah, so that's me. The boss lady is at an event today, so she's let the kids run riot. So yeah, exciting times.
Yeah, and that's been us in a nutshell.
Should we crack on with some social media news?
Yeah, I'm not going to like him. I've got the social media news up here, but I haven't really looked.
Okay.
To be honest.
Too busy picking about with trains, I imagine.
Choo choo, all about the Green Umbrella Station train.
That's going to make a great reel. I love you for the fact every time you come on here, you make my job so much easier when it comes to repurposing content. Maybe we could get you in a little hat. I can be the fat controller.
No.
Well, a little bit less fat controller, but I think it'd work.
Him. Give yourself some credit.
Okay, I am stunning. Anyway, social media news. Let's go for the first one. Right. LinkedIn adds new tools for job seekers, including job preference highlights and AI assistant tools. So they've added a bunch of new features that you can go in if you're looking for a job. And first off, it's rolling job collections, which will categorize roles into different sectors and settings. So that should make it nice and easy.
Yeah.
Job collection allows you to expand your job options and explore collections of relevant jobs across a variety of industries, specialities, and companies that you may not have otherwise been aware of. So if you look out for explore job collections, and you'll be able to see all of it. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
For all of our recruiter friends.
Yeah, I feel like LinkedIn is definitely the best place in terms of job hunting. And I feel like it was quite easy anyway. They made it quite, so to add even more tools, I'm like, well, I don't know.
It keeps on giving.
Oh yeah, it's good for a candidate recruitment and and the client. Because they're putting, by narrowing down the search and supporting the search, that will help the candidate find exactly what the types of jobs they're looking for, but then also the client.
Exactly. We'll find the candidates that are right for the job.
Yeah. Because I do feel recruitment must be difficult, Getting all these candidates and I feel like, I don't know, I've heard this before, but say if you were going for a social media job or something.
Yeah.
If you even have Twitter on your CV, you'll just apply for the job, won't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Because as social media managers, we don't actually do any work, apparently. It's easy.
Yeah. So imagine being a recruiter and having 500 CVs to look through.
I just
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So credit.
It would be mind-numbing. I mean, I have helped in a previous company that I worked for. I did help in HR and I did help with the recruitment process. And my God, there's a reason I don't work there anymore. Because it's tough. It's tough. And I feel like when you've got a CV, you've got to grab attention straight away.
Yeah.
Do all this, I'm an outgoing person who loves the outdoors. That's me personally. I mean, I know nothing of recruitment, so I might be talking absolute codswallop. So if you are watching and you're in recruitment, let us know what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
So what else have we got? We've got another one which I actually really like. This it's an AI story. So Google introduces Circle to Search, and it's a new way of searching from anywhere on Android. So not for us because, you know, iPhone crew. But essentially what you can do is if you've got an Android, you will be able to circle or highlight something on your screen, bang, and then it'll search on Google for it.
Wow.
And I know. You know, when you just like, you see something and you go, oh yeah, I like that. And then you just say if somebody's wearing, say a TikTok or whatever, and they've got a nice pair of shades on, you go, bang, I want that.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's, I like it. I really like it. I'm just looking at the images on TechFront.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
You have got an AI friend. We spoke about this. So it says the feature can be engaged through other gestures as well. If you're chatting in a messaging app with a friend about a restaurant, you could simply tap on the name of the restaurant to see more details about it, or you could swipe across a series of words to turn that string into a search. Oh, the company explains the term. You ready for this, Nicole? I feel like you like this term. It's called a thrift flip. And that appears when you're watching YouTube or shorts about thrifting. So yeah, it's called a thrift flip. I mean, put your teeth in. Do you know what I mean? It's not the easiest, is it? I'm going thrift flip.
Thrift flip.
Yeah, try saying that when you've had a few red wines at a networking meeting.
Thrift flip.
Say it 3 times in a row.
Thrift flip. Thrift flip. I didn't even get to the third. Thrift flip. Thrift flip. Thrift flip. Go on, your turn. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
that's I wonder how, like, say if you were talking about a restaurant, how that would sort of link to having more details. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe it just, if it was Nando's, it'd bring up the nearest Nando's, maybe, and I don't know.
Yeah. To be honest, it doesn't surprise me. Like, they're gonna, as soon as we see it, I know it's Android users, but if I was to see that, I'd be like, makes sense. But you know, when it's like right now, I'm like, oh, how could that be done?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you have to sort of hyper.
Go on, Nicole, don't read it. Just say it out loud what Paul's put in the comments. 3, 2, 1, go.
Chat. Oh, thank you. It's there though. Chat GPT.
Oh, you nearly got it wrong.
Very good. It's a tongue twister.
Maybe that could be a segment. How about tongue twisters?
Yeah.
I've got an Instagram one for you.
Okay.
Because you love a bit of Instagram, don't you?
Love a bit of Instagram.
Our resident Insta influencer, I feel.
I think you are though as well.
No, yeah, but you're high-end Instagram influencer. Do you know what I mean? You're bougie. You're the type that's going to have hashtag ad on the end of your posts.
I love how you just.
You know what I mean? It's giving May.
Oh, thank you. I think I do definitely take care. I'm like, oh, okay. Carry on, Kim. Carry on, Kim.
Okay. Instagram will now enable users to create custom sticker from still image posts. So Instagram's added a new option that enables you to cut out elements of still image posts, which you can use and reuse them as stickers on your own stories. So you can have a picture of you.
Yeah.
And a bit like Snapchat, you know, when you can snip around the image and then it makes a sticker.
I've done this. I feel like this has been done for a while because I tested it and it's so easy. But it's going to make your stories way more creative if you're kind of into that, as Kim said, that kind of bougie style where you get. I've done the odd one in my time, but it is long.
It is, yeah, it is long. Actually, what did Paul say? Kim's expertise in rocking the podcast. Well, you know, Stephen Bartlett.
Oh yeah, come on, Kim. We have to talk about you being in the paper.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about it. But...
Let's get your beep out there.
So yes, I have been featured in the local newspaper and not in the prosecution pages. but for my podcast and the events that we're doing. So it's totally unrelated to Green Umbrella, like a very, very, very separate, what's the word? Separate
project.
But yeah, so the local newspaper did an article and spoke about the podcast.
Oh, go on, share the link.
Oh, you're so cute. And look, podcast owner, me.
I had a read of it. It was really good.
Thanks. So yeah, if you want to have a look, you can have a look. But yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. It's
I'm
really
going
good.
to be the next Christina Robinson. I mean, watch your back, Christina. I'm coming for GU. But yeah, so it's madness, and I've been asked to appear on somebody's LinkedIn live show as well. Don't know if I told you that one.
You did. You told me, and that is very good. I think you told me on Monday.
Yeah, I've also been asked. I've got a friend who has a business who is going into Birmingham University to do some stuff, and I've been asked if I would like to potentially do something with that as well.
Oh,
but it's a speaking gig. It's a speaking gig, which absolutely.
I know it's nerve-wracking, but as soon as you do that, as soon as you're 5 minutes in, you would just be loving life, and you'll be like, "Can I go again?"
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it. I think this year is the year of get out your own head, get out your comfort zone, and just do it. And if it goes wrong, who cares?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So it's like, speak for yourself.
But yeah, that's it. I think
everyone is allowed to make mistakes, and it's like, yeah, your first speaking gig, you will always, I think you're your worst critique as well, aren't you? So it's like you'll be on there and think, oh, that could have gone better, but everyone around you will be like, you just did amazing. And I'm sure you will be amazing because you are a great speaker, Kim. Big yourself up.
Thanks, Nicole. There's a lot of love on this live lunch today, isn't there?
I know. I feel 2024 is going to be a good year.
Yeah, it is. Next stop, Rec Expo. I'll be on that stage.
It's time to shine.
Paul says,
"Oh, you were just supporting us."
Yeah, maybe it's getting too cringe. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. And I showed my little boy, and he was like, he literally went, "Are you famous?" I went, "Yeah."
Own it. Absolutely own it.
I'm not at all, but it's a nice little write-up, so you can check out the Daventry Express if you wish to have a read. Right, what else have we got? We'll do one more because I know that we're super busy. Let's go for WhatsApp. This came out yesterday, so this is on social media today. WhatsApp announces new tools for channels, including polls and voice notes. WhatsApp has announced new features for its increasingly popular channels broadcast messaging option, including stream polls, voice notes, and a new way to share public posts. Channel posts as a personal status. So I don't know if you guys can. Will it focus?
Yeah, there you go.
So it'll allow you to do polls within the channel. Yeah, so that's exciting. Not that I actually have any channels on my WhatsApp, I'll be honest.
I don't have any channels on my WhatsApp, but I do love a poll. I love a voice note. We don't need to go into that, but I love a poll.
I do too.
When when it's like, I don't know, say you're organising someone's birthday or something, and you're just like, your own birthday, and you're like, look, I've booked a space here. Can everyone just let me know if they can come or what date works best for them or whatever? And then you just put up, instead of everyone just being like, this works for me, blah, blah, blah. Because some people, including myself, I'm not the best at replying. I'm not the best. So having a poll, I can just press one button and there's my answer.
There's my input. I don't need War and Peace. I've got a friend who we're in a WhatsApp group for a birthday, and I'm pretty sure she hasn't replied to any messages since about September. And then I've got another one who's in the same group who was away on holiday, and we were going back and forth with activities to do when we go to York. and a video just pops up and went, I've got 84 notifications. I'm not reading any of them. So just let me know what the plan is. Boom. And I can appreciate that because that's what I do to your voice notes.
Yeah. But it's like, I think it's just, I feel like some days as well, just on it, and other days you're not. I feel like some days I'm like on it with messaging or replying, but then other days I'm like, I can't be asked.
Yeah. Like WhatsApp for me is probably my busiest social media tool. I mean, just today, let's go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 different chats I'm in.
Wow.
And, you know, when you just think, and a lot of it is irrelevant for me, maybe I just put them all into a channel.
Yeah.
Just do a poll and do that.
Just live off polls. That can be the way of communicating.
We're getting so lazy, aren't we? Don't you think?
And yeah, that's the thing. Like even just like sort of, I don't know, tapping something on, I don't know, the TikTok, and it just taking you to it. It's like, it's probably already tagged in the post. Yeah. You can't be bothered to go down, click the tagged, you know, what she's wearing. You have to like tap it just there instantly instead of just go and have a little scroll on what she's tagged. It's like, we're
too busy, I think. We're busy, we can't be out, we're lazy.
I do worry about, do you know what? No, I don't worry about the future in terms of that, but it's interesting to see what's gonna, I worry more for society. Like I worry that we're not going to get out and about as much as like we should. And it's like, I think that's why it's good to, you've just got to motivate yourself to go out and like make the most. Like I love just putting my phone away sometimes, like just not having my phone around, because it's like I'm just sort of being present in the moment.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day, actually, how since social media has come out, we've all become less social. Like actually social. We'll think that we've been social for a day, or we've communicated, but all we've done is stare into a screen.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like even that is like, I would much rather go out and see my friend than message back and forth. Like I feel it's going out and doing something, even if it's just for a walk and a coffee. It's just nice to be out in the fresh air.
Yeah.
No, I know it is freezing at the moment, but that crisp, fresh air is better than staring into the screen and like, I don't know, just even that I'm just not even the best with like, I feel almost there's so much availability and accessibility to like socials and communicating with people that it's like, it's almost expected for you to just be really good at it. But you're just sometimes it's like you're not. You're just like you want time away from it.
Yeah, and also it's that thing that we're all supposed to be accessible all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find yourself saying, oh, sorry, I haven't replied. Well, what are you apologising for? If it's been 4 hours, do you know what I mean? No, but I mean that like I do it as well. I do it as well. And it's like, oh, sorry, I didn't reply. And it's like, we're not on call 24/7, whether it be work, whether it be family, friends. But you do, don't you? You find yourself like, oh, the message has come in, I've got to reply.
I know. I think that's it. It's like sometimes it's like, do you ever just sit there and actually dread when you get a message? Because you're just kind of like, I've got to actually reply to that now. Like, and it's lovely to hear from them, but it's just, I don't know. You send them a message and you're like, right, I've done. And then they come back and you're like, oh my God, right, that was right. What do I do? No, I just miss the days of like getting I don't know. I'm like, I wish I could just live for a week in those times of just having a home phone and just being lucky enough to like call your friend, like, and saying, I'm going to call you at this time, and you have that hour call. And then mum's like, get off the home phone. You're wasting the money, the minutes, like whatever. Or like having your like text £10 credit and it's like, see you tomorrow's. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you'd be like, I can't believe I've just wasted 10 pence on that.
Yeah.
And then you'd be spending 35p on one of those really crappy wallpapers from the back of the paper. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a lot older than you are, but or you'd ring your friends Be amazing. You'd ring them, you go, are you coming out? Yeah. All right, I'll meet you at such and such. Okay, leave now. You put the phone down, and that was it. You just hope that you both get there on time. And life worked. Yet suddenly now we need to share locations. We need to, it's a lot.
I know. I don't think, this is one thing I'll say, I'll end on this. I don't think I could have driven back in like even like 10 years. No, 10 years ago. I've been driving 10 years, what I'm saying. But 20 years ago, I always like look back at family holidays, and my dad would genuinely use like an atlas. Like we'll drive to like France or whatever. And then he would use an atlas. And I know I might sound really like just
I'm with you.
where I am grateful to have this little bad boy, because I'm like, the fact that it just tells me when to turn left, right. I'm like, I give credit to people that can read an atlas and be like, right, this is the journey. But my dad would sit there, get it all out on the table, and be like, right, this is where we need to go down. And then he would just give it to the passenger princess, and then be like, expecting.
No, I would just stay in the house.
I was like, I have no clue what I'm doing.
Trying to go to Plymouth. Why we're in Scotland?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it, when you think?
Yeah.
Like, it's
crazy, can't you?
Eh?
I said you can just go on and on about different things, and it's, I don't know. You're great.
Thursday.
Throwback Thursday.
I'll tell you.
We have a section of that every week. We say we throw back to something, and then we all discuss it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Maybe an old social media, tie it in with that while we're here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember when we were kids, and if we wanted new music, we would listen to the charts on a Sunday, and we would have a tape, right? And you'd be there like this, and it'd go, and now at number 1 is the Spice Girls with Wannabe, and you bang, lovely, right? So you're recording. You'd be in the bedroom. I don't know. We were so young, we thought that our voices would be picked up to be right. And then the song's winding down, and you're thinking, right, don't get the DJ in it. Don't get the DJ in it. It'd go, you go to stop it, and it'd go, and that was your, and you'd get the tiny last bit, and you go, oh, yeah, because now it's ruined your song. And that would be your mixtape. So that's how.
I love that.
Did you not know? That's what we had to do, mate. And when we used to watch our Disney films, Nicole, we had to rewind them all the way to the start. And that was not a quick process, let me tell you. There's none of this skipping back, restart, cut intro. Honestly, times were hard.
That's what I'm saying. That you're so right. Look at the effort of going, right, everyone in a room gathered around like a tape player and having to record the charts and be like, and you're almost a DJ yourself, because you're like, right, play, record, and then at the end, come off, and then like at that. It's just like,
and then you go to take the tape out of the cassette player, and the actual tape of it would get caught in the little thing, and you pull it out, and then you've absolutely ruined it, and you've just wasted 4 hours of your life. So no wonder we've all grown up with a lot of trauma. Do you know what I mean? Life was hard. Kids today, they don't know they're born. I'm turning into my mother, but these kids, they do not know they're born.
Yeah.
It's like my 7-year-old.
I don't know, but then that's the thing. I feel like, I reckon, for example, my mum looks at me and thinks, God, you've had it easy. Yeah. But it's just, I remember things like I remember trying to get music on my phone, for example, so I could actually listen to it on the bus. And you would have to, I can't even remember how you did it. When I think about
infrared.
And Bluetooth, like you would have to.
Remember infrared?
Infrared. Well, that rings a bell.
Yeah, you had a little bit on the side, basically a bit like Bluetooth, and you had a little bit red bit, and you'd have to get the other person's phone, and you'd have it there, and it'd send from one side to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think the Bluetooth thing. It's like you would find out that somebody had a song, and you'd be like, right, where are they? And then you would have to you'd be like, can you Bluetooth me that song? So it's just,
it's mad.
Probably a legal activity.
Probably what, an illegal? No, it was very legal.
Was
Nicole.
it?
Yeah.
Depending on where they got the
Well, let's not go into the
Anyway, yeah, I
criminality
think
of
we've
Bruce Norton.
practiced and gone down memory lane quite enough.
But yeah, so I mean, that was a nice little session.
I know. That was
And I feel like we've been quite professional. I feel like we've done her proud.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
So she'll probably never watch this back, but if you are watching this back, Christina, you're welcome. So now we need to do the cheesy bit where we stick our hands up, give it a wave, and take a screenshot. Can you do the screenshot, Nicole? Because yeah. Okay, right. So thank you everyone who joined us. Join us next week for another episode of the Green Umbrella. Put my teeth in. The Green Umbrella live lunch. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Bye. Oh,
that's
sorry.
It.
No, Kim, hold on.
Okay.
Smile.
Go.
Wrong screen.